There are definitely ways that you can help your anxiety in a natural way. Hey everyone, I'm Jen Palandro. Hello Brio is a community of conscious creatives, and if that sounds like you, make sure to hit like on this video and subscribe to the channel for weekly videos about intentional living. Now, first things first, I am not a doctor, I am not a mental health professional, but I have experience with anxiety, so take my advice as, with a grain of salt. I have struggled with anxiety a lot, but I especially struggled with it after postpartum, after my first and second son was born. So, nothing could really prepare me for the alarming sense of fear and just wanting to jump out of my skin. So anxiety became something that I really wanted to learn how to manage on my own with medication and without medication. So I'm gonna go through some of those methods. So anxiety is a very real mental health disorder. Most of the symptoms are internal, but you can also have kind of external symptoms that you can explain to a doctor, like heart palpitations and sweating, trembling, a feeling of choking or really tightness in your chest, nausea, dizziness, numbness and tingling, and other symptoms as well. Anxiety in an anxious episode can last for up to 10 minutes, but generalized anxiety is just kind of like your entire existence is just smeared with a layer of anxiety. Because anxiety is so commonplace, there are a lot of homeopathic and natural remedies to help you with that. First, I'm going to talk about some natural herbs and remedies like that. I'm sure you've heard that lavender is relaxing. Lavender is the tried and true herb when it comes to relaxing. When I was a kid, I remember that my mom would take lavender from the garden and dry it out and make little tiny bags to put under your pillow at night, because it also will calm you down and help you sleep. So how does lavender work? Well, when you have exposure to lavender via aromatherapy, what it does is it triggers the calm response in your brain, and it acts as a natural sedative. Also, lavender has been shown to reduce cortisol, which is the stress hormone. Of course, there are other things like CBD oil and acupuncture, but I haven't personally tried them, so I'm not going to go ahead and speak on them. But if you have, go ahead and comment below and let me know what your experience was. One of my favorite ways to manage my anxiety is through lifestyle changes. I find that habits and making sure that I have really good sleep hygiene and things like that are really good ways to manage my anxiety. So first, sleep. Getting enough sleep is crucial, and I know that it can be really hard to get enough sleep when you have high levels of anxiety because you are anxious and you can't sleep and your mind is going a mile a minute. So believe me, I get that. There are some things that you can do to make sure that you have good sleep hygiene, and I'm sure you've heard these all before. Things like don't look at a device an hour before bedtime. The other thing that'll really help with sleep is exercise, and I know it's one of those things that, like, if you get enough sleep, then you have the energy to exercise. So it's really important to just make sure that you get out there for about 30 minutes a day, even if you're going for a walk, a run, or something more intense like HIIT exercises or something more relaxing like yoga, like whatever works for you. Just get your body moving at least 30 minutes a day, because it's really going to help you sleep better, because the higher that your energy level goes during the day, the more calm that you're going to get at night. Also, getting outside is key for good sleep. What you can do is go outside within the first hour of waking up, and hopefully by then the sun will have come out. Even if it's cloud cover, seeing that natural light is really gonna jumpstart your circadian rhythm, so that your body knows, like, oh, it's daytime, I'm supposed to be awake. And make sure you actually go outside instead of sitting by a sunny window, for example, because the window will actually filter out a lot of that important natural sunlight. The other thing you can do is go outside for a quick walk after dinner, and this is really going to help your brain tell it that, it's the end of the day, I can see that the sun is going down, and it's going to help your circadian rhythm know that it's time to wind down and go to sleep. The other thing, and I'm sure this isn't a surprise to you, but meditation is amazing for anxiety. And if you watched my recent video about why deep breathing works for calming yourself, you will better understand why meditation and deep breathing and breath work and things like that are going to help you with anxiety. It's all about activating that parasympathetic nervous system to make sure your body knows that it's safe to rest and relax. One of my favorite ways to manage my anxiety is to take it and change it and make it something else. So a good way to do that is through creativity. In the past, I've done things like embroidery and hand lettering, and I find those to be very soothing activities, but find something that works for you. If it's doodling, drawing, painting, whatever might work for you and whatever you enjoy, that's just gonna take you out of your anxious state and allow you to express it in a different way. I would love to know, what do you do to keep anxiety at bay, and what may or may not work for you from this video? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you next week.